Well, we're going to go ahead and try this. Anyway, the clock says it's 9 o'clock, so good morning, Griswold. It's Wednesday, and so we are, I don't know where my site, well, actually, I do know where he's on his way. He just is hoping to get back in time, but he'll be breezing in here pretty soon. But, hey, it's Wednesday. That means there's several awesome things that happen on this day. One, if you're a student, you got early out. Second, if you're a student, you got youth groups tonight. So we're really looking forward to youth group time. Kindergarten through 5th grade rock at 6:30, and in middle school at 6:30 as well. And high schoolers, bring your mom and dad. We're just going to have a conversation tonight. Myself and Leslie and a couple other of our elders are just going to have a conversation with you at 7:45. So we look forward to seeing you tonight for youth groups tonight. Hey, and church family, good morning. It is good to see you. Weather. Is this not a crazy week? It's kind of like I look at the weather today and find out that, I talked about the flowers of the field on Sunday. Well, you better cover up the flowers of the field tonight because it's supposed to get really cold down into the upper teens, lower 20s. So those daffodils out front might not look so good by Easter Sunday. Anyway, it's going to be a chilly day, still windy, but it's spring. It's the last day of March. I don't know if it came in like a lion or a lamb, or I don't know what you called this. It's sunny at least, so it's a good day. We want to just have some fun also this week with telling you what's going on at our two restaurants in town, Tiger Mart and Dusty's. So Dusty's, if you want to have a BLT sandwich, that's their special today. Tiger Mart, put on your boots and cowboy hat and go have some barbecue. It's barbecued beef. Hey, look who's wandering in the door. So he'll be joining us here in just a moment. School calendar, like I mentioned, it's an early out. Good morning. You got to get a microphone going, but anyway. Hey, cool shirt.
I know.
Well,
the youth can find out how to get one of these tonight at youth. Super nice.
So anyway, well, good.
Well, we did the specials already, I heard you saying?
Yeah, did
barbecue
specials.
Beef, man, that sounds good.
Yeah, I said get your cowboy hat on. I don't own one. So.
I don't own one either. I don't own one at all.
And so anyway, youth groups tonight.
Yeah, super excited. It's the high school forum, and the middle schoolers and the little kids get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Right.
I just realized we haven't moved the chairs yet.
Yeah, well, that'll get done.
That'll
get done. Hey, tonight, kids, we got a new large game. Skylar and I made it last night. Augie had a whole bunch of scrap wood.
Yep.
And, well, it's a game that involves stacking. That's all I'm going to say.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And I think we're going to have a 9-square set up, too, so in the air. Let's go.
All right. So we've been talking all week about what goes on in this wet.
Normally you guys don't get to see this when we edit videos and stuff, but there's a lot of, what was I saying?
What was I saying? Anyway, it's Wednesday.
Yes.
We've talked a lot about how each day, or there's a lot more said about this week of Jesus' life leading up to Easter Sunday. Mm-hmm. This is the day that there is very little said about it.
Yeah.
And some commentators say that maybe on Wednesday, it was a day of rest. Mm-hmm. I think there's a value to us having a day of rest and stuff. So I noticed yesterday you kind of took some time and just chilled.
Yeah.
And my vacation time was a time just to rest. It's almost ironic a little bit that about a year ago, when we were just kind of in the midst of COVID shutdown and everything, remember going out to the park and videoing, what do you like to do to rest?
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to camping. Not tonight. Even
it's
though
not cold enough, right?
It's not cold enough. Anyway, no, Wednesday was a day of rest for Jesus, but there was something going on in the background. And here's what we see was going on in the background on Wednesday. From Matthew, it says this: Then the chief priest and the elders of the people assembled in the palace of the high priest, whose name was Caiaphas, and they schemed to arrest Jesus secretly and kill him. But not during the festival, they said, or they might be a riot among the people. So a lot of people call Wednesday Spy Wednesday. I did not really know that until doing some research, but
Yeah.
it was while Jesus was resting in Bethany, in the background or back in Jerusalem, the Jewish leaders were plotting.
That makes
And
sense.
it also says, probably around that time, that Judas then goes and meets with the priests and starts to set up a plan, a scheme, and stuff. So it's
That'd
an
make a lot of sense.
it's an interesting that they call it Spy Wednesday. But there is something else that's, I think, more unique about this day. And you're reading in Matthew and Mark, he's also, I think this fits in this day, that it says Jesus was anointed
Oh, yes.
on that day.
Yes.
It said, while they were in Bethany, reclining at a table in the home of Simon the leper, a woman came with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume made of pure nard. She broke the jar and poured the perfume on his head. Some of those present were saying indignantly to one another, "Why was this waste of perfume? It could have been sold for more than a year's wages and the money given to the poor." And they rebuked her harshly. And Jesus replied, "Leave her alone. Why are you bothering her? She has done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you always have with you, and you can help them any time you want. But you will not always have me. She did what she could. She poured perfume on my body beforehand to prepare for my burial. Truly I tell you, whatever the gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her." There's a phrase in there that it just jumps out at me. She did what she could.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's powerful.
that is really powerful. And I guess the thought for the day, or maybe a challenge for the day, is for us to go, what can you do? What can I do?
Right.
And some may not understand what talents and gifts and abilities you have or how you use them, but my encouragement is to prayerfully consider, what can you do? And then may Jesus say of you, you did
Yeah.
what you could do.
It makes me think about when we had shut down, last year, and things didn't go very smooth when we went online. And I just kept thinking, I know I can do better. I know I can do better. And being in high school 30 plus years ago and running a TV station for our high school, there were lots of skills I wasn't using. And finally, challenged by Tony, I did everything I could to make it better. And we're still not there, but we're getting much, much better, including doing stuff like this. But it's one of those things where it's like, what can I do? I did everything that I could to make it better. And that's what it is. It's kind of saying right there.
It's like, you do what you can do. Use your gifts, talents, and abilities for the kingdom of God. You do what you can do. She did what she could do.
Real quick, not to change the subject, there's some people commenting I just want to say hi to.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Connie and Jan Waddell and Mary Sue are out there. Hi, thank you for commenting. We love and appreciate that. We hope that you guys are enjoying these. We want to invite you out on Easter this Sunday, 9:15 for breakfast, 10:15 for worship. See, you guys don't get to see the parts where we cut out. See,
no editing.
No editing involved here when you're live. But we really want to invite you out for that. We want you to invite your neighbors and your friends. We have 140 chairs in here, I think now, close to that. And we can pack this place out, and we have plenty of room in the other room as well. We'd love to see as many smiling faces, or even just scally faces, because like my resting face is a scally face. I'm not mad, it's just my resting face. But anyways, we'd love to see faces in here. And
we would love to have you a part of worship on this Sunday. It's Easter Sunday morning. We're going to even do a good morning Griswold on Easter Sunday.
On Easter Sunday. We're going to see how this works.
So
it's going to be great.
It ought to be fun. And so anyway, have a super day. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Join us for breakfast. Join us for worship. If you are watching from somewhere else, let me encourage you, make worship a part of your day on Sunday, and you will truly be blessed. Have a great day.